94.9 The Rock, GTA's Rock Station, here with Jordan and Kylie of the Beaches. Hello, how are you?
Good. Doing good. We're pretty excited.
So we're here in the bowels of the old ACC now. You guys grew up here, so you know what is ACC.
For sure.
I want to go back a couple years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. So I am just a radio music director guy, Canadian Music Week, and four young women get trotted out in a suite at Canadian Music Week by Universal Music. And it was you guys, when you first came out, when the album came out. Do you remember this? You guys, so you got introduced to all of a whole bunch of radio programmers.
Oh, yes. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, sweet. And
There's a
then,
bunch of video games, right? Like
Yeah, it's an arcade stuff. Yeah.
Totally weird. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So this is what I want to ask you. Yeah, so how weird is that to be this new band that none of us, to be honest, none of us had ever heard of, and you come out and you're told, okay, these are radio programmers from across the country. Go. What's that like?
It's very bizarre to be in those sort of situations. That's why I think it's cool that we're all together and going through it together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really nice when there's a bunch of people in a room that want to hear your music.
Yeah.
It's scary, but we're thankful for that opportunity because I think a lot of the people that were in that room have been very supportive of us over the years. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I remember you and I, we talked. I'm a fellow East End Toronto person. We talked about like Williamson Road and growing up. Yeah, we talked about that. And then fast forward to a couple months ago, I happened to be hanging out with you when you found out you were going to open for the Foo Fighters.
Right.
Do you remember that?
That was at Lights
Is on. Yeah.
Yes.
So how did that come to be?
Yeah, just a really crazy turn of events. I think they were presented a bunch of live bands, and they ended up picking us. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're standing on stage at Skydome, Rogers Center, what do you want to call it? Like, what are you thinking? Like, what does it hit you at any point?
It sort of hits you when you hear your voice for the first time.
Booming out.
Booming out,
It's
yeah.
so loud.
Yeah.
It's so echoey and crazy.
I had to get rid of the nerves. I had to just pretend I was playing at the Horseshoe. It's the only way you can do it.
No,
right?
for sure. And so this is the last night you guys are on with Glorious Sons for the
Sons,
tour?
yeah.
How's the tour been?
It's been incredible.
Yeah.
We've all had a really good time with them. They're such amazing musicians, and we've learned a lot from them.
You're going to continue on Montreal tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what it's like to open versus your own show. Like, do you change your mindset?
Totally.
Yeah.
It's a completely different world doing that. Like opening, in a way, it's a little bit more competitive, I would say.
Oh, interesting.
You're trying to steal fans, and you're also like learning from the people that you're opening for.
Right.
It's their show.
Yeah, and also they aren't necessarily coming for you. Some of them might be, but
Right.
some of them might not be. So a lot of the time, sometimes you have to win over a crowd a little bit more.
Yeah.
You try a little bit harder, but like at your own show, you know that those people came to see you play.
Yeah.
They know what you do.
Yeah. There's more responsibility when you're headlining.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And there's a little bit of security too, because you know that people there are going to know the songs and like are going to be, they know what they're kind of getting themselves into.
Right, so you don't want to say comfort, but you know they're there. Because social media is so important in music now.
Yeah.
And I've seen people on this tour saying, I bought tickets for the Beaches.
Yes.
And you guys are very active on that. How have you used social media to help grow what you guys are doing?
Well, honestly, that is all thanks to Leandra. Leandra is a keyboard player, and she really runs like the whole social media. But it's crazy now being like a young band and trying to get in contact with like younger fans and stuff. Social media is a great way to access that.
Yeah.
And we've had to learn some stuff like to reach out to people younger than us because we want to
That's
get
hilarious.
those people. We like don't know how this all works.
Yeah.
That's not
amazing.
really how we find music.
Right.
But it's such a like individualized market that you need to kind of learn your way through it.
So I think 9 weeks #1 for T-shirt, was it?
That was
I
nuts.
know. And then the Glorious Sons took it away.
Was there a little? Did you guys talk about that a little bit?
I guess Jordan did.
I really wanted that 10 weeks.
You wanted the double digits, did you? So they say, okay, so Fascination's out now, also killing it, right? They say you got your whole life to write your first album.
Yeah.
And so you did that, and it's unbelievably successful. Do you feel the pressure for album 2?
I mean, in a way, a little bit, but you know, we write music that we like, and we're best friends doing what we love. So there's a little bit of pressure, but we also just doing it because it's really fun.
at the end of the day, it's still like it's rock and roll. It's fun, right?
Yeah.
Like no matter what the pressure is, it's still pretty cool.
I mean, Fascination came together in 45 minutes, and it's out there. We recorded it 3 weeks ago. It's just like, it's been super fast. So if every song is like that, it'll be easy.
That would be amazing if
Yeah.
every song is like that.
I mean, it won't be.
It won't be, but if it was, I won't keep you much longer because I know you're going on in like a couple hours. I want to ask you about Girl Band, GRL Band,
Yes.
and how that came to be and all. Because you guys sent me a lovely shirt. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Like, how did that come to be?
We actually used to screen print those shirts. I think the first time we did it was when we were opening for a band in Cochrane, and we had to like, we decided to do matching shirts because we saw like a swimmer's shirt that said, what was it?
Well, actually, the reason why girl band came to be because we were playing with a lot of boy bands, and people immediately kind of gave us this label, like, "Oh, you're a girl band," instead of just being a band. And for a while, we were really frustrated and tried to correct people and just say we're a band,
We're just a
despite
band
being girls.
who happens to be girls.
Exactly, but you know, we kept being labeled this thing, so we decided to kind of take it as our own. And
Own it.
rebrand it, and we are a girl band, and deal with it. And that's why we put it right on a shirt, stark black and white, and it's like completely in your face. Get over it.
Yeah.
Here we are, we're
Here we
a
are.
band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just happen to kick ass. We happen to be girls. That's all there is
Exactly.
to it. Okay, so people my age and older will associate like girl band with girl power. You know, the
Yeah.
little Spice Girls thing.
For
You get the
sure.
eye rolls. I see that. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, of course. No, it's okay.
So.
Do you guys just get like you kind of answered the question already, but do you feel that you still have to prove yourselves? It's just, we're just a good band.
I think we will for a while, but representation's the most important thing. And the more females that are out there in the music industry, the less of like a taboo that it's going to be that we're an all-girl band.
And now that you're so successful, like you'll be able to take other bands under your wings, right? Like, think like you
Boys
might-
and girl bands,
Yeah, any band.
Any young musician that's interested in rock and roll, I'm totally happy to foster that, because I think rock and roll right now is just, it's in need of some new voices.
Nice. I don't disagree. As a music director in Canada, I don't disagree. After the what are we calling it? The Late Show tour, right?
Yeah.
Is the next year? And you guys just gonna chill out over holidays and then
Yeah, we're hoping that
going away. You're
Yeah.
going south. You're gonna go south, right?
Yeah.
For sure you are. I know you are.
we're hoping to go to the UK and to Europe next year and just continue writing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, beaches. Well, half of beaches. 2/4 of beaches. 1/2 of beaches. I was never good with fractions. Thank you so much for taking the time. And you know what? At 94.9 The Rock, we're so happy to play your music. And
Thank you for supporting us.
no,
Thank you so much.
And then you guys have been. It's been really great to watch your growth as a band, and I can't wait to hear more. Thank you so
Thank
much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Wow, formal.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know, right? And now we high five or something. I don't know.
Right. Thank you so